time to roll. All right, we are live. I'm not playing theme songs right now. This is it's Friday, 9:30 at night. Taking the late shift. So what we're gonna play tonight is late shift. Excuse my crazy hairdo because I just got out of the shower and I blow dried it. Oh wait. We can't allow this to continue. Hold on. Let's make this right. Let's make this right. So the bot is still loading, and I just killed the process and restarted it. So I'm sorry about the attempt of the queue there. I had it going right when stream started, and it locked up as it was loading to connect to this Twitch server. Okay, now it says it's connected. Would you like to try again? I know I kind of ruined the moment. Who's Jazz the Mover? There we go. I like it. So wait a minute. First of all, it says Rokos, Adexi, and Jazz the Mover. So is Jazz the Mover roll 1d20? He changed his name. Why is he Jazz the Mover? What the heck? Well, Casey, thank you for joining tonight. We're going to play an FMV game. I'm going to try to get through it all. I do have a little mister who's supposed to be going to bed soon. And his mama is feeding him at the moment. And then she's going to go take a shower. So at any moment, just got the Christmas cards this past week. Thanks. You're welcome. You know, it's funny because a buddy of mine just sent me a message that he got our Christmas cards recently. Or something like that, and I was just like, "What? Like, how, I mean, it's a different thing that if it's like a large package. I had a package that was stuck in transit, just going to Philadelphia, that finally made it this past week, and thank God because it's something I saw on eBay, and it was sold for like $150. And the worst part about it is I spent the money, you know, not thinking I was going to have to refund this guy, but thankfully, the guy had absolute patience, and then it finally got delivered and he gave me a heads up, and I was like, awesome. But yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you liked the card. Like, so Lisa made us dress up. As you can tell, we all have a specific uniform for Christmas, and so Lisa took the photo like through her camera, like on a tripod with a little timer, and did all that. So yeah. Anyway, if you haven't played Late Shift, this one's fun. There's definitely some replayability with this one. I've played this before, so it's not like a new thing to me, but it's the new thing for the stream. I was like borderline going to play this tonight because I just thought it was very fitting because it's late. It's late for me anyway. So Late Shift seemed like a good thing to do. I was either going to dive back into Star Wars, which I wanted to mix it up and play something new tonight, or I honestly was like thinking about launching Shenmue 1 and playing Shenmue 1 for a little bit. Not that anyone's like wanting to see me play Shenmue 1, but man, I love that game. What a great game. Shenmue 3, not so much. Shenmue 2, pretty good. But the first one's the best. So anyway, I'm going to launch the game, and hopefully things are going to properly work here. So we're going to give this a go. I got my controller plugged in. We're going to play this game with a controller. This is a very decision-making game. If you haven't played this game, you're in for a real treat. If you want to help me make decisions, you got to be quick. Look at this. I swear. Would you like to open the folder now? So it's something with Unity. Like it's amazing. Let me go fix a setting. So what game did I have that problem with recently? Make all the wrong choices. Well, if you do that and you get yourself killed, then the storyline is very short. What game do we have problem? It was The Forest. Let me try my luck with looking at Forest D3. Let's try this little launch options. We'll try this for Late Shift. And then honestly, if it doesn't work, then I guess we're playing something different. Fallen Order had loading issues. Loading. Yeah, it took a while to load, but this one was crashing. This game is now currently crashing when I launch it. So let me set this up. I'm going to go back into the properties and make sure it's saved. It did. And let's hit play. No, that didn't fix it. You know, it's funny. I played this game on the same PC. I've never changed anything. Now, granted, I've upgraded my graphics drivers since. Let me make sure I'm running. Let me make sure I'm running an admin. That could be helpful. Let me kill Steam. Have you tried turning off and on? That's what I'm going to do. I'm turning off Steam. I'm going to launch it as admin. This probably isn't going to do a single thing. We're going to go dive into my Steam folder. We're going to find the game. And I'm going to make sure that is also running it as admin. So let me do that. But in the meantime, I got a... Where is this? Is it under 86? It's not. It's under the main program files. No, it's not. Psych. It is under Steam Games because I have a separate directory for that. I did get my resin upgrade belt kit in the mail today for the belt boxes for my tank trooper. They look good. They needed some cleanup on them. There's some leaky resin on the mold there. It just kind of like dried, kind of sliding off a little bit. I mean, they're clean pulls, but like the bottoms are kind of needing a little bit of sanding, which I can hit with the Dremel. There's Jedi Fallen Order. We're looking for Late Shift. There it is. Late Shift EXE. Let's go ahead and hop in here and go to compatibility. And what? Why is there not? There's no option to run as an administrator. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Lone Wolf, I see you're a viewer. Hey man, we're not even started yet, but we're trying to start. I feel like I have the worst luck playing games. Oh no, is he cranky already? Oh my gosh, he's not even in his bassinet yet, and he's losing it. All right, so I've set that parameter. I'm just gonna try to run it right now from here, and it's just crashing. I hate this. I start the stream saying, hey, we're going to play this game. I tag it as such, and this shit just crashes. And I don't want to, like, sit here and figure this thing out. All right. Well, since we got people in chat, I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to give you 3 options, and I hope one of these 3 launch. I have a good feeling. Actually, we'll give you 4 options. I should probably put up a poll, but I'm lazy right now. We can play Shenmue 1. We can jump into some Hitman 2. I know Hitman 3 is out right now, but I don't got that. We can dive into some Jedi Fallen Order. We can continue that. And then the final 4th option is I can play some... what was that 4th game? Oh, I was going to say Red Dead Redemption because it was listed on this other list. So Red Dead Redemption Online, not the single player, just the online mode. We're just keeping it casual. Some Shenmue 1, Hitman 2, or some Star Wars. I'll give you a minute or so to think about it. Feel free to tell me what you want to do in chat. And if you don't tell me, then I'm just going to pick. And I'm leaning towards Shenmue at the moment. Have you guys experienced Shenmue? I mean, it's probably not as cool because, like, as it was when it first came out. But man, it's so good. I can't believe freaking Late Shift won't load. Like, what is that? What is that? All right, I'm just going to try to launch Shenmue, but I should change. If you want Shenmue, then that's my vote. Oh, you know what? I like it. All right, we'll try that out. All right, let me open up my stream edit info. Plays Shenmue. We're going to change the game title, Shenmue. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Shenmue 1 and 2 is technically what we're launching. Not to be confused with just Shenmue 1, because we're not playing that on Dreamcast. All right, we're going to hit done. Successfully updated. And now we're going to try to launch the game. Fingers crossed. Ooh, the music. We're playing Shenmue 1. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's so loud. Can I tab? Oh, I can tab, and it doesn't tab me out of the game to check my audio levels. If the game is too loud when we start this thing, you let me know. Because it felt a little loud to me. I could play this game with a controller or a keyboard and mouse. The correct answer is playing it with a controller. Because this is originally a console game. Is that too loud? I'm not going to beat this game on stream. I just want to play it a little bit tonight. Give you a taste of one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Alright, let's go down here. If you like Shenmue, you like what I'm playing tonight. Oh, come on. Why is that not working? I have to select it? Okay. We're just going to put this down to like 65. Shenmue music, we're going to bring it down to like 50. We're going to bring this up to like 75. I want the music to drown us out here. Alright, that feels good. Save changes, yes. Graphics, we're doing borderless. 1440, yeah, that's what we want. We'll keep the bloom on. I don't have a problem with that. All the cutscenes are in 4:3, but then when we start playing the game, it'll be in full HD. The voice actor who does Ryo Hazuki here, Corey Marshall, actually plays this game on Twitch and 2 as well. He's been playing other games too, but he and his daughter have been playing this game. And it, like, as a Shenmue fanboy, I love the fact that the voice actor of this character is playing the game on Twitch and like sharing that experience with his daughter. It's very cool. This is a 18-year-old boy. And of course, excuse the audio quality, because I mean this is 1998.
Son, I'm all right, but Hazuki-sensei.
My father?
Oh no! I was so pumped for this game in middle school. Love this game. I don't know why they couldn't just expand the cutscene here, but they had some realistic reasons why they couldn't to make it full widescreen. But again, when we start playing the game, it'll be widescreen. This is kind of a long cutscene, this opener. This game was, I think, 3 discs on Dreamcast.
Fukusan! Fukusan! Ryo-san! Fukusan!
And you can make fun of this game as much as you want. I don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I understand the voice acting isn't, like, amazing. Actually, it's worse in the second game, because they rushed the voice acting for the US. So a lot of people like tend to play the game in just Japanese, because the Japanese voice actors had time to do the filming of the audio. This is the ultimate bad guy here. This is Lon D.
Father! Stay back, Ryo.
I know this cutscene too well.
For the last time, where is the mirror?
I've no intention of telling you.
They're gonna get down to business right now. So the guy in the white there is Ryo's dad, as we saw. And this strange Chinese guy is kicking his ass. But we don't know why.
Father! Why you...
Of course, Ryo gets wrecked. I should have worn my Shenmue shirt for this stream. Oh.
No matter
We are going to play late shift, I'm
how
sorry.
often you ask, I'll never tell.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, don't.
Hand over the mirror.
He's gonna do this right here.
Or else
Your son.
your son.
Oh, shoot.
Wait!
Finish him.
The mirror. It's buried. Under the cherry tree.
There's 2 mirrors, by the way. Spoilers. But Londi doesn't know that. Right now, anyway.
Do you remember Chao Sun Ming?
Chao?
That's the name of the man you killed in Moon Swan.
It can't be. You.
I'm assuming that's his father.
Get up. I'll allow you to die. Like
Londi's
a warrior.
father. It's part of this vicious cycle of vengeance.
Father.
Bendy-sama, we have it.
I got the mirror. It's the dragon mirror. The other one is the phoenix mirror. He's out of town. He's done. He got what he needed. At least what he thinks he needs. Tonight, we're actually... there's no chair behind me, right? Isn't that cool? I used the green screen cloth that I had that's extra to throw over the chair, so now I'm just floating. You might be able to see it crinkle behind me off and on from the lighting, but...
Father.
Sorry, I should have.
Forgive me for leaving you alone. What are you
Fatality.
saying?
That's rough, man. His dad's dying here, in his arms.
Friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you. No.
No.
Father.
Ugh. So, the snow turned to rain. Worst part about this is today is his birthday, like in the game. November 29th is Ryo Hazuki's birthday. Don't ask me why I know all this detail. Because I'm a fanboy, that's what it is. So 3 days later, 1986, this is one day before I'm born. Which is kind of fun, right? Because I was born in December 4th, 86. And Ine-san here, she's kind of like this housekeeper. You don't really know about Ryo. Ryo's mom is like not really... You don't know anything about her. You never find out in any of the games. It's very vague. Oh, he's just grunting. Having them grunting dreams. And yes, that bandage on his face stays on his face throughout the entire series. He was a big fan of Nelly. Nelly did that, right? Remember Nelly, the rapper? But he did it first, because he was doing it in 86, and Nelly was doing it in like 99 or 2000 or something. So now he's reliving his dream of his dad dying over and over, and he's trying to memorize this face of this guy. And it's cool, because if you play Shenmue 1, 2, and 3, the idea is it's just like the story just keeps continuing. It just kind of continues where it left off. Shenmue 3, you know, we waited for too many years. It was like 14 years, 15 years, or something like that for that game. And it's hard to live up to a hype that at this time when this game came out, it was so innovative. I mean, this is before GTA 3, so it was before that kind of free roam, exploratory, do whatever you want, time of day affected things kind of thing that GTA 3 started to do with that 3D space, and then they of course got better and better with it as other GTAs come out. That was his journal. Those phone numbers you can actually call. One of the important things that I loved as a kid with this game was you can literally open every single drawer and every single item of clothing and things that are hanging on the wall you can look at, right? And you can look behind it, like I'm gonna pick it up and look at it. So like for the Dreamcast, and of course the Dreamcast, this game came out in '99 in Japan and came out in the like early in the 2000s in the US, and I remember reading about this game in Dreamcast magazine. Because it was out in Japan and they were showing screenshots and stuff like that. I was like, I gotta get this game. This is the game I want. I literally just had to have this game. So I was so pumped. And then when the second game came out in America, it was only on the Xbox. In the UK and in like Japan and stuff, it was out on Dreamcast. But it was only Japanese dialogue. They didn't have the English dub on there. And on 2, again, it came out on the Xbox. I bought original Xbox, not like Xbox 360 or anything like that. That came out in 2002. I had the game. I pre-ordered the game and had the game before I even owned an Xbox system, because I was so pumped to play the second game. The second game is much longer than the first one, and the attention to detail in this game is just so great. Whereas the attention to detail on 2 isn't as much of a thing, but the areas to explore are much more substantial. I'm grabbing a bunch of cassette tapes right now. Again, if you want to sit here, and I can't just use the cassette tapes in the cassette tape player that I found because I need batteries. So if I don't have batteries laying around, which I think I do somewhere in the house, and you can turn on your lamp. I mean, like, again, for like the early 2000s, literally the year 2000, like this was cool, cutting edge stuff, man. It's a photo of his friends, and Nozomi there on the right is kind of his, like, could have been his girlfriend, but he kind of screwed it up. But she is, she works in a flower store in town. There's your clock. There's a time of day. A lot of things on the Dreamcast version, like that clock. If I looked at my watch right now, let's pause. I don't know what button I'm. Like, this says Sega. If you play this on Dreamcast, it was licensed by Timex. The Japanese version of the soda machines in this game are literally Coca-Cola. In Dreamcast, or America, we couldn't get the license for Coca-Cola, so they had to like scrub all that and change things. He's gonna leave his bedroom. I don't. There's some other stuff in the drawers.
Your son, you should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you all right?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand.
Oh man, Lone Wolf 4 months. I completely forgot to remind folks that
By the way,
you know, if you
I have
wanted
this
to
for
participate in any
This is for today.
I was gonna do like a little giveaway thing. I had a couple of things in mind. I guess I'll have more details probably tomorrow.
Every day.
Do you know
Some folks that have been like really helpful with kind of participating.
I believe he's in the
I wanted to give
dojo.
away a game, like a digital thing, so that like we don't have to like mail things to each other. But I don't know if there's any interest in that. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's like a little premature to be doing giveaways and stuff like that. I'm not like a huge big boy fan, huge fan base or anything like that. But I don't know. Or maybe like I wanted to have you guys have more participation in some capacity. I know my my rewards have been lackluster, so if you guys have recommendations on what I should be doing, let me know. I also want like you guys to kind of help me dictate what I'm playing. Like I was trying to give you guys options tonight. I do want to play a new game tomorrow as well. Lone Wolf can't join us for a... Oh, there's the batteries. These are C batteries, not AA batteries, so these are for something else. Those are for the flashlight, these C batteries here, which we need to find the flashlight before we get crazy. And I don't really remember. I used to have everything memorized, like where everything was in the house. But again, thank you, Lone Wolf, for the 4-month Prime subscription and earning that 4-month badge. Look at all these wires just laying around. It's a tripping hazard. Unrealistic here. That's a Sega Saturn, which the Sega Saturn was not released in the 1980s. So this makes no sense, but it's all good. So with the Sega Saturn, you can actually win disc-based games at the arcade in town, and then you can play them on your Sega Saturn whenever you want. And normally, if you play those games, like they have like Hang On and Space Harrier. I think that's it. Maybe one other game. I want to just Hang On and Space Harrier. That are like you can get them as discs. And they're the full versions of the arcade version of the game. And, you know, normally at the arcade, of course, you have to use your own money to play it. So winning the disc version of the game allows you to play that game at any time at your house at no cost. Just like hanging out, playing a game in real life while your character plays a game in his house. A little meta there. Oh, man, where the hell is that flashlight? Oh, Ine-san's just hanging out right here. We're not talking to her. We got no time for that. You can see it's a little hard to walk around in here. And they did a great job with this game. I mean, all the things you'd expect in a Japanese home, like the little step up, the shoes are down low. There's the phone. There's the calendar. It says December 3rd. And you can call and check the weather. Like, let's see. What was the weather number? Can I... So the weather was 177. So let's pick it up. We're gonna, and look, it goes into 4x3. 177. 177. It's funny. You call like the fire department or something, and he like hangs up real quick. He's like, "What am I doing?"
A weather report from Kanagawa Meteorological Observatory, Kanagawa Prefecture, Eastern Region. Tomorrow, clear skies predicted.
That's good. I don't. What about today? I guess I just need to step outside, right? All the light switches again are interactable. He has a little memory thing about like his childhood. If you look at this, he complains about not liking carrots here, right? And because of that, one of the first foods I wanted to feed Cooper was carrots. And that's what we did.
Carefully picking carrots one by one.
And yes, it was because of this game. So
how could
yeah, extra nerdy, I know, right? Granted, he did have rice cereal first, but his first real cereal, besides a single grain rice cereal, was carrots. Did I give him the speech? I talked about the speech with my wife while we were talking about it. Because right now, you know, he is not speaking and understanding English, but yes.
Good.
Look, I unlocked an achievement there. Yummy meal. But yeah, I did kind of give him the speech jokingly, like the brief part, and then I told Lisa about it. I mean, the attention to detail, like, look, Ine-san's gonna come in here and do the dishes probably. But if you turn on the, you open the fridge, you hear the fridge humming. If you think about, oh man, the fridge has to hum. Again, like, we take that stuff for granted nowadays whenever you're running around and playing like Call of Duty Warzone and you're sitting next to a fan or something. That's definitely the toilet room right there. It's the only room with like a proper door in the house besides like Rio's room, I think, and like a couple other rooms on the side. One of these rooms is like a family shrine. A couple of these things we gotta grab. I can't leave the house until I grab them, so we're grabbing them as I'm going. Ban in-game action. No eating carrots. Can do. No more carrots will appear in this game.
Must be ready to die. In order to stand by their convictions. Live for one's convictions. Die for one's convictions.
And I guarantee I'm gonna miss some stuff I need to grab.
Is how I lived my life.
I do need to find the flashlight though.
Ryo, it is up to you to discover your path.
It's interesting that he has this letter that he just hasn't seen yet.
And follow it through.
And it's not like did
My father must have known that Lan
Right.
was coming.
like he knew that the dude was coming. Like, oh man, this guy's gonna kick my ass probably, and I'm gonna die. I don't know. It's very Star Wars. Darth Vader kills Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know what I mean? I don't know. What you doing? What you doing? This is the shrine room. where you can kind of ding the bell and pay homage. Heaven's Earth. Sorry, Heaven, Dragon, Earth, Comrade. That's important for later. There's a certain phrasing you have to, kind of like a secret code.
In heaven, and a comrade on Earth.
Whenever you answer, you call somebody at a warehouse, and you got to know like a certain phrasing, and they'll say something, and you got to be able to respond to it properly. I think one of these drawers has what we're looking for, if I can recall correctly. Matches. Got to have matches because you got to have candles in the basement of the dojo, which we're not doing today, but matches are good. We do need the flashlight, though. I'm hoping that we can find the flashlight. There's nothing important in there. There's candles. We'll take the candles. Now we've got the candles. The flashlight might be somewhere else. Again, when I first played this game in middle school, I spent probably the first day just walking around, and day in game, not like in real life, walking around this house and the outside of the house to find things to do, and find things that I needed to collect. I actually had the strategy guide for this game in middle school. Didn't mean to do that. Before the game came out, and actually it was I think it was like a Prima guide, and they had a section in the back that was sealed. So like they were like, if you don't want to know the ending to the game, don't open this section of the strategy guide, which is a super cool idea. And so I never opened that section. I didn't want to know what was going on, but I read about all the characters, and I read about certain parts in the story and things like that. I was getting like super pumped. And I would actually take it into middle school, and I would like read it during like math class and crap like that, and I would get scolded for it, and you know, it was not good. So this over here is Fukusan's room. Fukusan is one of the actually the only other person that lives in the house here. I guess he's kind of like he's a student of Ryo's father, and I guess he's kind of like a boarding school. Not necessarily boarding. He's essentially being trained at this dojo, which his father owns here at the house. But now, like, you know, what do they do? This is the last room we'll go in. I think we were in here earlier, weren't we? We were, because that door's open. All right, you know what? Screw the flashlight. Let's go take care of business. Let's go hang out around town. We won't be able to get too far into town yet because we do have to talk to some folks. I used to read the StarCraft lore book in band class in middle school. I love that. I love that. Actually, I think there's something in here that I need to grab, if I can remember. Maybe not. This is just the shoe container. There we go. I did that a lot. Like my parents split up whenever I was in early middle school, like late elementary school technically, but I really kind of hit home for me like early middle school, and I was distracted a lot when I was in middle school, and so I would again like so Shenmue, the user guide, I'd read that a lot. But like when I was like in 7th and 8th grade, I got really into X-Files, and I would buy like I couldn't afford as a kid the X-Files like VHS tapes that you could buy, or the DVDs of like the full seasons, because they were like $100 some per season back in the day. And so they had these books, and the books actually were like kind of written dialogue. They're almost kind of like screenplays, or they were written in like story form, but they had imagery from the actual episode. So you could buy the whole book, and it's like season 5, and you could read through all the episodes of season 5. And it was cliff noted to a point, but it was very thorough.
Don't worry.
To where you didn't miss any plot points.
I want to ask you about that man.
This is the dojo.
that man.
There's Fukusan. And I would actually like take
Landy.
books
What did he
into
talk
like
with my father
language
about?
arts class,
Landy
and
demanded
then
the
have
milk,
the X-Files
and
book
then
in
they
front of it
threw
and
me
act
out
like
of
I'm
the
reading what I'm
dojo.
supposed to be reading, but I was actually reading
The black
X-Files
suits,
books.
Catch the names? I don't know. They came out of nowhere. I see. Thanks, Fukusan.
So the
If
fun.
you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me.
Tell me about this.
Ryo-san, Why? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Son, where are you going?
I'm going after
You're
them.
not going after them.
Hell yeah! You killed my dad.
Please don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei. They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
So Ryo is 18 here, or maybe yeah, I think he's almost 18, or he's 18 as of his recent birthday. So whenever he was 18, of course, when I first played this game, I was in middle school. I was a younger teenager, and so like, I was like, oh man, this kid's older than me, but he still can't drink yet. So he kind of like could be, you can identify with him a little bit in that manner. And now I'm 34. And Ryo in Shenmue 3, after we've waited for so long, is still like 18 years old. And it's just like, yeah, this guy's a little shit now. Got old man syndrome. This is another flashback
That
section.
boy you fought with, what is he to you?
A friend from school?
And what is a friend?
Well, a friend is a friend.
That's right. Just as a parent is a parent, a friend is nothing other than a friend.
What? That's shit advice. I'm sorry.
Listen, Ryo. Parents often die before their children.
That seems really, really random, don't you think?
That's the law of nature.
Yo, you got in fight was in school today? Did you know your parents die first? Like,
Friends
change
will
the
be there
subject.
for you, even after parents die.
Oh, okay.
So treasure your friends.
Good. I'm glad you
And
are.
friends you can
I'm glad you are.
trust.
Again, I was so
Friends indeed.
into this as a kid.
Understood?
I still love this game, by the way. It's a nostalgia thing. Treasure your friends. Keep those you love close to you. Good advice. Anyway, he wants to spar. You can actually spar Fukusan in here and work on your moves. And that's how you actually level up your combat in this game. Same with 2. And the great thing about that,
What could this be?
that's the sword handguard thing. We don't have that yet. And there's a symbol here on that. We don't have that yet either. Isn't there a dragon? You can't take this down yet, I guess. I forget. Let me do this one. Maybe he doesn't do any of this stuff yet. Until...
Huh? What's this slot for?
So inappropriate. I'm sorry. That's for a sword. Can I not
I
pick...
can't reach it.
I can't reach it. Then stand right here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can take that down at some point. Maybe it's later on in the storyline. Of course, I've taken my shoes off in the dojo. Put my shoes back on. Let's go into town. One of the innovative things they did with this game, which was uncommon at the time as well, was again, this was only relevant to folks in the UK and Japan because the game came out on the Dreamcast in those countries. Both of the games did. So all of the content that you had here, the money, the items, your skill sets and your moves, they transferred over, like the save file transferred over to the second game, and you got to continue where you left off. So if you had a ton of money or whatever, you got to continue right like that. Unfortunately, in America, when the game came out on a separate platform like the Xbox, you could only start with like the default. Like you couldn't carry over your stuff, which I always thought sucked. But in this the HD re-release of this game, in this case is bundled. 1 and 2 are bundled, so you can actually import your save over, which is awesome. Now, when this came out, I bought this on PS4, pre-ordered it, got it day 1, and I immediately went back to this game and played it in HD to beat it again. And I purposely went through and got the platinum trophies too, because I knew this game so much in and out. Plus, I had the old strategy guides sitting around, so I busted out the Dreamcast strategy guides, and they were still relevant to the game. Everybody in this game, and you can talk to anybody.
Noriko,
What's up?
about that day.
That day?
What are you talking about?
the
Oh, the
day of the
accident?
incident.
Oh, the incident.
I heard about it from Nozomi.
The dialogue,
It
I know,
must
right?
be hard for you.
No, I'm fine. Did you see any men wearing black suits that day?
No, I didn't. What about them?
It's nothing, really.
It's nothing. So anyway, every single character in Shenmue 1 anyway, they have an actual day cycle that they do, and they do things, for a certain time of day. They hang out in one spot. They'll go to a store. They'll go do something else. They'll go into their house, and all that. I know it must be hard for you. Yeah, I know, right? Because it's like poor dialogue. But that was such a cool
Hi
thing.
there.
Hiya! Are you looking for something?
Nothing really.
All the kids, there's nothing relevant to talk to any of the kids about ever in Shenmue. Actually, the kids are awesome in Shenmue 2, because in Shenmue 2, the maps are so big that sometimes you don't know where you need to go. Plus, you're in China. This one takes place in Japan. So you can ask people for directions. And you always ask kids for directions because they run faster. They kind of like wobble run. Whereas if you ask an elderly person, they walk so slow, and it's like a nightmare for them to like walk you around town. You're like, F this, I'll just figure it out myself.
To tell my mommy.
She found a cat.
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
It's nobody's
This
kid.
kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
A big black car. That's who killed my dad.
Car.
Tell me more.
And she said it was really scary.
Oh, okay.
And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy.
Yeah.
But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
Unfortunate.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah.
It's winter time.
everybody's
It's
helping
December
out
3rd.
too.
That
Like
cat is in
Koga,
trouble.
Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
Kitty don't look so good.
Exhume the cat for forensic analysis.
Think she's hungry?
I don't have any food. Oh, there is food of the.
Wait a second.
Now, this is all part of the game too. Like, you go to the store, you can go into the store, you can go buy snacks for this cat and take care of this cat. Dried fish or dried tofu? What are we doing? I'm leaning toward the dry fish because tofu's got no flavor. I'm doing the fish.
Do this, so it's easier to eat.
Do what?
Wow, she's eating.
We get to name this cat. There's 3 options. I think there's 4 options.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamagashi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast.
Where's
he got
Yamagashi-san?
shocked and fell.
Where can I find this guy?
And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day.
Is he in town?
When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit
Okay,
him.
so we gotta find his house.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes.
Well, I've got to go now.
Wait. When do we name the cat?
Wait,
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
right
think
now.
of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
Oh,
You promise?
I mean, we'll do it later then, I guess.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya. Again, everybody has a schedule in this game, which is so cool. If you could pick a character and follow them around all day, and they will go do different things. In the strategy guide, let's go say hi to the cat. In the strategy guide, it tells you what all you can do, like where they all go and all that stuff. Not that it really matters to the storyline, but like people put it in the strategy guide. Can I not play with the cat right now? I guess I can't. I need to work on other things at the moment. But yeah, you can feed the cat. You can give it milk. You can pet the cat. Check in on it. Whenever I played this game a lot, I'd go out to town. I'd do my thing. Try to seek revenge for my father's death. And on the way home, before I went to bed, because it's on the way home, I'd stop by the cat at nighttime and be like, yo, how you doing? Give him some milk. Give him some fish. Or something. Squid sometimes. There's a pay phone booth, and it does cost money. We're not going to do that. Let's ask these ladies where Yamagashi... what was his name?
Oh, hello, yo.
Yamagishi?
Kondo-san. The
Kondo.
day of the incident.
No.
Did you see any men in black suits?
The day of the incident? You mean the day it thundered,
Hey,
right?
see?
I didn't see them.
I see.
Did you know?
Did anything unusual happen around
Sounds like
here
a
that
newsie
day?
from like the
Not that I'm
from the
aware
1930s or something.
But you know, Sumiya-san knows about everything that goes on around here. It'd be good if you tried asking Sumiya-san.
I see.
I see. This is the candy store here. Also, and I gotta do this. Oh shit, cutscene.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's this nameplate say?
It says Tajima.
Does it? I'm trying to find the Yamamoto's house, but see, my eyesight is bad, so...
Don't worry. I'll look for it.
I'll
Wait
find
for
it.
me in that park up ahead.
You're so kind.
Shoot, side
Thank
quest.
you so much.
This will be quick because I think I know exactly where his house is. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're bowing to me, but you're taking a really long time. It's already almost 4 o'clock. Today is going quick in this game. The kid. Yeah, that's right. Right here. Is this it? This is it right here, right? Nope, that's not it. It's right here. Is it this one? Aha!
Yamamoto.
See?
That's it. Guess I'll go get that lady.
So there are this is like the first little town, super small area here. Or sorry, the first town was where the little where the cat was.
Man,
that was
I
super
found
small.
it.
It was just the little rural area. Then this is the next
so
small
very
town,
much.
and then there's the bigger part of the map, which would be the next section. And then there is later on in the game you get to go to the dock
it.
because you get a
Thank you
job
for
as a
taking
forklift
the
driver.
time to help me, young man.
And that's a
I have
bigger
to go.
area too.
There's so few
Shenmue Boy Scout.
helpful young people these days.
That's my achievement that I got there. So and that's the whole like map of the game. So like again, the game here is much more dense, less going on, but like dense and things to do, I guess, in the smaller area. Whereas it's kind of more the opposite in Shenmue 2. And yeah, meanwhile, you can buy capsule toys.
I love these.
I love these. Let's buy one. Because, you know, rather than
Maybe just one.
spending your money on something important, let's just buy toys. And actually, this is a good thing. If you can carry over your save, which you can do in this version of the game, all the capsule toys you
I
collect,
know this.
like it's Jeffrey from Virtual Fighter. If you collect the whole sets, later on
Try again.
in Shenmue 2, you get there's pawn shops all
Nah,
across
not
different parts of
today.
China. And if you have full sets, you can turn that in for money, and you can turn that money into other stuff. Move scrolls and things like that. This is the store. Let's go into the store. Are there any big sequence breaks in this game? Do people speedrun Shenmue? Sequence breaks. Do you mean like... So I don't know if anyone has ever... I'm sure people speedrun a lot. I don't know if anyone's ever like... I've never watched anybody speedrun Shenmue. I can't think of it. Let's buy some squid legs for the cat. I don't know if any like... There's people that do glitching
So,
in
are you
Shenmue.
gonna buy this little
Uh,
roll?
I'll take this one.
A lot of the hardcore fans would find ways to glitch in the game. There's some stair glitches that you can do in certain parts of town to get outside the map and see parts of the map that they didn't finish. They were thinking about building. There's a lot of fans that are super hardcore with this game. So I'm by all means not an expert to that degree, but I do love this game a lot. I'm sure there's people that are like speedrunners. Look at all these cool little fun toys. Can't buy any of this stuff. Like those guns back there that are just laying in there. But whenever you buy chips or chocolate or caramels, you get the chance to open up, get a little thing at the front to get a little prize maybe. We're gonna give that a go.
So, are you gonna buy this, little Ryo?
I'll take this one.
She treats me like a little kid all the time. Even though I'm 18, I'm a grown man. My birthday was the other day.
Little Ryo, try your luck.
Try my luck. Here we go. And then you pull out a number, and it might be a number, might not be a number.
Oh,
Nope, no win.
Too bad.
Oh, well, you should have come yesterday.
Whatever, lady. So if you look here, those are the prizes. So gold and silver Dorels from, and there's some other characters. Different stores have different prizes. Those are all like little gachapon figurines, as opposed to where one of the like stores in town called the Tomato Convenience Store. You can actually win the disc games that I was telling you about earlier.
Hey,
Wanna play with me?
Hey man.
some other time, okay?
Most kids are always asking that question, like, "You want to play?" That kind of stuff. I love it. Again, Jet Cola here, America only, and of course in this version, of course, because they couldn't get the licenses for anything on the remakes. But the Japanese version of this game, or the UK version, I think at least definitely the Japanese version, this is all Coca-Cola, and like it'll be like Sprite and everything in here. $100, $100 yen, $1 for a can of soda pop. I got the winning can though. I saw it in the slip.
Great, I won.
Perfect. So these winning cans, you get the prize by going to a store, and I can go to the store behind me or I can go to another store, and essentially just lets me get a chance to draw one of those tickets for free. I paid 100 yen for that drink. It doesn't increase my stats whatsoever. It's just a thing to experience right there. And that winning can cost me 100 yen, right? It cost me 120 yen for a guaranteed chance to draw. So it's actually like, and the thing is, you don't always get a winning can out of that thing. So you might as well just pay the extra 20 yen to go definitely get a chance to win a prize. He sounds so exciting about winning, right? Yeah, I know, right? Again, the dialogue, I know for Shenmue 2, I remember Corey Marshall, the guy who does the voice acting for this character, he said that most of the dialogue, they had one chance, one take, because they were so rushed to get the American or the US version of this game released, not Shenmue 1, but Shenmue 2, that they only had one chance to do one take. That was it. And if it sucked, they were like, whatever, like,
I haven't
move on.
talked to Yomagashi-san yet.
Oh, shoot. I can't go to the main part of town. That's where I want to go. Where's he's in the park, I believe. Is he up here? No, he's not. He's one of the... Oh, I know where he is. He's down here. I think he's right here. Is this his house? No, that wasn't it. This is his buddy. His buddy has that motorcycle right there. Was this it? This isn't it. Oh, it is. I think he is... Oh, there he is. He's back here. You do ride that motorcycle later on in the game.
Oh, it's you, Ryo.
It's you, Joe. What are you doing
How was your
in my
back?
yard?
Yes, it's much better. But how did you know?
I heard from someone in the neighborhood.
I heard
that
them
you almost
ladies.
got ran over by a car.
Well,
They were gabbing by the telephone booth.
Sumiya-san who told you.
Yeah.
That driver was insane.
Like
Could you
insane in
tell
the
me about
membrane,
what
or
happened
just
with that
regular
car?
insane?
Sure. This black car came flying around the corner over by Sakuragaoka Park and went
Sakuragaoka.
towards Dobuita.
A black car.
So
Did you
Dobuita
see
is
the
a real
license
place in
plate number?
Japan. Most of these places are real
Maybe
places.
if there hadn't been any snow. And to make matters worse, I fell over. So I never had the chance.
Oh, well,
People
I'm glad to
like
hear you're okay.
make pilgrimage to Dubuita, and there's a specific street that they'll go to, and like people like some of the shops in Dubuita, like no joke, will have like cardboard cutouts of like a couple characters from like Shenmue. So if you ever in Japan and you're in that area, like parts of that, like no joke, it's like a shop full of like or a street full of shops and stuff. There's like Shenmue references. It's kind of neat. After all this time, there's a little cat. All right, so I've talked to the dude. So can I go into town now? Like I've already gotten the business. All right, it's letting me go. We're not gonna have time to go walk around Dubuita too much. It's getting late. All the girls in blue school uniforms here. Most of them are really mean to you, which is kind of funny. So this, again, is the biggest area in the game besides the warehouse area. And the warehouse area is pretty, like, not a whole lot going on. But you see there's all these little stores that you can go to. And everything there is, like, you can go in and, like, talk to the people. And certain things are relevant to the storyline. There's a lot of empty little spots that aren't finished. That are just either apartment complexes or buildings you can kind of knock on the door. And stores have hours, you know, you can't, like, after a certain time, most of these stores are closed. It's already 6 o'clock at night, so most of the shops that are going to be open are going to be like food shops and bars, and the bars will open. And we can walk into the bars, and there's like a pool table in one of them. You can actually do a little pool mini game. One of the influences, I think, to some of the developers for the Yakuza series, if you've ever played any Yakuza games, comes from Shenmue, stems from Shenmue. The original 2 came out on PS. Fortune Teller came out on PS2. Mark Hamill did the voice. We talked about this on a couple of streams when I was doing a costume build. Mark Hamill did the voice for Majima in Yakuza on PlayStation 2. His little hamburger place. Let's talk to him.
Hi, what can I get for you?
I have a question for you. Do you remember the day when the snow changed to rain?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I
Did you
do.
happen to see a black car?
A black car? Oh, hey, that reminds me. You know that girl over at Ida Florist, yeah?
You mean
Nozomi.
Nozomi?
Yup. She was spitting mad because some black car splashed mud on her. I don't know the details, though.
I see.
So you can kind of see the premise of this game is there's side events you can do, not a whole lot. If you really focus on a lot of stuff, there's sequences and things that you can do, but you don't have to do them, and there's things that you have to do to progress the storyline. There's Nozomi, right there. We're gonna give her a shout out and say, "Hey, girl, what's going on?" Like
Nozomi.
she really likes Ryo,
No. Have things
and he's
settled
so
down for you and
freaking
me?
blind with
Yeah.
revenge
If
that he
there's
doesn't realize
anything
it.
I can do, be sure to let me know.
Yeah. On that day the snow changed to rain. I heard you were splashed with mud from a speeding car.
Yeah,
What kind of car was it?
it was black, and the kind of luxury car you don't normally see around here.
Okay.
Did you see who was in the car?
No, I didn't. It was too fast. But I heard a rumor that Tom had an argument with the people in the car.
Do you mean Tom at the hot dog truck?
Yeah. Why are you asking about that car?
No reason. See you later.
Ryo.
4 days. It's been
cheer
4
up,
days.
will ya?
Yeah. See you.
So the reason why it's been 4 days is one, he had to celebrate his birthday. No, I was kidding. No, he got his ass kicked. Like he legit got beat up in a couple hits there. So you assume that he just kind of chilled for a couple days, like in his own bed, trying to recover a bit. There's Megumi. We just saw her earlier in the other part of town. What is she doing? It's 7 o'clock at night. Do you know where your kids are? Apparently, hopefully she's heading home.
Hey, Ryo! Let's play together!
No, we don't. Oh, one of my favorite characters right here. This guy, drunk as a skunk. And he's like, I'm just fine and dandy. Hopefully he says that for me.
Are you alright?
I'm just fine and dandy.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
Love him. Love them. So that's part of a Shenmue meme. Oh, 7 o'clock, it's nighttime, so there's a little cool little transition. The lights are kicking on. Cool little thing going on, the music. Let's walk into the convenience store. There's a little bit more we can buy here. The more I've played this game, and then I start playing other newer games like the Yakuza games, the more I like the Yakuza games a lot more than Shenmue. Even though I've, you know, and there's something special about this game to me. We do need to buy a couple light bulbs. I'm not buying a flashlight because there's one in the house somewhere. Look at these mama diapers. I'm assuming they're diapers. Maybe they're formula. I don't know. Paper towels. Candles, we don't need those, but we will buy a couple light bulbs. I think we need... Should we buy 2? Let's buy 2.
Yo, may I help you?
This is the worst part. It's like, here, I want 1 light bulb. I can't just grab a bunch of light bulbs and like bring them to the counter.
Come again, yo.
Actually, when you go and play games, some of the Yakuza games now, even it's come out in America. Like I think 3 has it, 4 maybe. A few of them don't. But like, there's name brand products in Japan that are in those games because they probably had no problem licensing them. A few had like I think Coca-Cola and Sprite and stuff in it too, even though it's in America. So I guess they had the licenses at the time. So we picked up a couple of light bulbs. There's the caramels and the caramels or whatever you want to call it. The canned tuna, the dried fish. Again, this is all stuff we can feed the cat. Sliced fish, 500 yen. That cat. And there's milk down there. Let's get some milk. 100 yen. Look at that face. What is that? That's so weird looking. So yeah, only 4 days after his dad's died, and he's kind of trying to figure out what's going on. It's funny, you can buy all these cassette tapes as well, and they stay with you. And it's part of a collection thing. Like if you're into that, you can pop them in. Some magazines. I love the Pooh magazines. And Hosoboso, whatever that is. That's it. That's the whole store. Super small. Right? But it's getting late. Rio has a bedtime. If you're out past 11 o'clock or at 11 o'clock, his clock will beep, 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 beep on his watch. His watch will beep. And he'll be like, oh man, I gotta go to bed. I'm a little kid.
Tom.
Hey, Rio!
Tell
Tom
me about those men in the black
is an
car.
American.
What?
Nozomi told me
He
you
takes
had
you
words with
to
the
do
guys
some
driving the
karate
black
moves.
car.
No,
Later on.
no, I don't remember.
If you don't want
They
to
might
waste
have
the
been
battery
the
on
ones
your
who
own
murdered my
cassette
father.
player, you can come to his
Your
stereo
father?
and
Please
plug it
try to
in,
think.
or put the cassette
Right
tape in and
on,
just chill right
I'll
here.
try.
Those guys in the black car, what were they like?
I saw a guy wearing this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep green.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe velvet or silk. Like something Chinese.
That's Landi.
Oh yeah, where'd he go?
What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare. I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Do you remember anything else?
Nope. Try asking Chinese people about Chinese.
Do you know any Chinese?
Seems kind of
Sorry,
weird.
man. But see that travel agency over there? They get some Chinese customers. I'll ask around for you too, man. Come
Alright.
by later.
I'm gonna actually. They're closed. It's nighttime, dude. Thanks for the advice. I could go to like a Chinese restaurant. So anyway, this character right here, he's like a military surplus guy. You see, other stores are closing up. This is the character you'll see. Like, this is a legit place.
Kurita-san.
This military surplus store is a legit
how are
place
ya?
in real life, and they have the cardboard cutout of this guy like in
Who's the
front of their
best person
store.
in town to ask about people from China?
People from China? What was the name of that place? You know, that Chinese restaurant at the far end.
The Ajiichi?
Yeah, that's it. I don't eat there much, but the owner, he's Chinese, I think.
That's right.
That's right. He is Chinese. Let's go talk to Chinese people about Chinese people. We're not going to do that right now. There was the guy that was cleaning his motorcycle earlier. Again, like everyone's doing stuff around town. We gotta go. I'm gonna show you this. Can I say? Let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it?
It looks like I can practice here. I should work on my.
I'm
moves.
hoping I get the right line.
Okay, let's go.
Shit. My favorite line is he says, "Let's get sweaty." So again, standing out here in this practice mode and punching and kicking and trying to like do the dodges and stuff like that, you can learn new moves like that. Boom. And there's things that you can learn from side quests, like you might help somebody out. They'll teach you a move. Like maybe there's an old martial artist that needed some help. There's another one right there. I'm trying to remember a couple of these. No, we did that one just now. There's this one. Oh, I don't. That one's the one you gotta get in a move. Yeah, that one doesn't work. About. So I can stop this at any point, I believe.
That's enough.
Yep. Hit quit. And the idea is you can come and you can practice this in your dojo. You can do that in like parking lots, whatever. And these bars will go up. They'll increase in size. And the higher that is, the more damage it does whenever you're in a combat situation. This game has QTEs or quick time events in it. I think QTEs have been around for years, but I think Shenmue kind of made it popular for other games like God of War to adopt this kind of thing.
Do you have a minute?
Hey, girl.
Sorry, but bye.
What? Oh, okay. All right, don't talk to me. Let's go into the arcade. This is the arcade. So we do have darts. Hang on. I think the other one. What's the other game? I can't remember what the other game is. I think there's another arcade in town. Oh no, there's only one arcade. I feel like there's another game. Oh, there's another type of darts at the harbor. That's what it is. In Shenmue 2, there's another game as well. There's a Space Harrier here. But I think they also have Afterburner in Shenmue 2. I'm not going to play these because they cost money. Let's play some darts, though.
One game, 100 yen.
I'm pretty good at this. I haven't played this in a while, but I used to be really good at the darts.
I'll play it once.
And the goal is, like, if you can play and get the high score on any of these games, they give you, like, a little figurine. Which, again, if you master and collect all the figurines in the set in Shenmue 2, because you can't do anything else with them in Shenmue 1. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Oh, no, that's not bad. Okay. I thought I was just going to hit the big old one there. Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
Hey, not too bad.
No, that sucks. People that are good at this, they pop in bullseye almost all the time. And I'm not controlling it.
I'm getting it.
It just kind of goes, and you just hit the A button. And they change that up, and like on. Oh, that's bad. Oh,
all
not
right.
bad. That's good. Okay, I'm down. I like how every time I throw a dart, it's like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. Not doing too bad. We're not. No. Go back. Here we go. And whoosh. Ooh.
So close.
So close. Now I think I got a free game because I beat the high score.
Again.
So let's keep rolling here. Let's become dart pros. Oh.
No good.
4? Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Not bad. Still not the bullseye. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be, Oof.
No good.
Shit. I'm not going to win the third game. I don't think. You're get a free third game. Oh, that's bad too.
So close.
Shoot. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I mean,
Last one.
think I played this game last, like, 2 years ago.
Hey, not too bad.
Not too bad. 18? Thought that was a 1. I think you needed 300.
The last game.
Oh, okay. No, I beat it. So I think the score that you need is like somewhere in the 500s to get the prize from the counter.
So close.
Shoot! At least it was 15 and not 2. Again, it's kind of fun. You think about the game. This game is on Dreamcast normally, and the fact that there's mini games and darts and all that stuff on top of having an actual full game.
So close.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool. So he kind of dodges like the center, and you kind of wait for it to land up to the center, and you're wasting points.
So close.
That sucks. I waited last minute there. I think that's it. One more dart, and that's it. That's too low.
All right. This is it.
Oh, I got one more. Okay, whatever.
No good.
1 point. Rough.
The best.
Wow, man, you're pretty good.
Oh, he likes what I did.
Won a prize.
Oh, thanks.
Here you go.
I honestly thought it was 500, not like, well, maybe it was 400. I don't know.
Thanks.
But honestly, you know, before Shenmue 2 even, like, this was all collector's stuff. Like, you got, I got all the sets, I got all the toys, and that's all. It was just bragging rights. There was no achievements back then. You can also queue up the jukebox if you want to pay $1 to play a song while you're playing other games. But if you dive into like the racing game right there, then you're suddenly just listening to all the audio because it loads up the ROM for that game. So paying for the money to listen to something there doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, we've been in the arcade for a couple hours now. It's 10 o'clock. And it's funny because if you wait and you stay out past 11 and you get home, you get scolded by your caretaker lady at home. She's like, please make sure to get home at a reasonable hour. And you're like, listen, woman, I'm 18 years old. You live in my house. I'm the man of the house. I do what I want. But no, he's respectful. He doesn't do that. Oh, this guy's totally wasted.
Excuse me.
Oh, no. I've been too tired lately. Catch me next time.
You're tired, I see. I don't know about that. I can't remember where the Chinese restaurant is. That's Hohoku. Most of the restaurants are going to be probably closed up. Yeah, so this fruit stand's closed up. The flower stand is pretty much open all the time. Let's go to the bar. We should try to run into the bar and maybe do the billiards thing. I don't know if I can right now. Where's the bar? Is it over here? It's over here to the right. Yeah. I used to have this whole place memorized. I feel like I still do, but the bar is in MJQ, or the pool table's in MJQ. And I'll probably screw this up. Oh no, you can't play it right now. And you don't even get to play a full game of pool. It's like, do this cool shot. And if you make it, we'll give you some info. And then sometimes you can just do it for like the minigame aspect. This lady, I've always wondered if she's like, you know...
Got a minute?
I have something to do now. Let's talk later.
Okay.
Bye for now.
What is she doing?
Goodbye.
I've got something to do now. You're just standing here. Are you on the clock, so to speak?
I should go home.
Is she on the clock? Is this the pizza place? That's the ramen place. Let's go here. Ramen's not Chinese. Is it? I feel uneducated. I want to say that it's not. But I'm going to talk to these people anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me.
What do you wish to order?
No. I have something to ask you.
What is it?
Who would be a good person around here to ask about people from China?
Why don't you try at the Ajiichi?
Okay, we'll go Ajiichi.
That's the Chinese restaurant, isn't it? The one next to the drugstore?
That's
The drugstore is
right.
closed.
If I'm not mistaken, the owner is the chairman of the local Chinese society. He's bound to be familiar with the Chinese in this area.
Thank you very much. I'll give it a try.
I see. Lots of good like one-liners from Ryo Hazuki in this game. Kick beer. It's a pizza place around the corner. There it is. There is what is like there's motorcycle boys. This girl here.
Excuse me.
Hi there.
I need information
Look at
on
his
people from
face.
China. Do you know anybody who knows them well?
Chinese? No. But more importantly, you do have time to come in, right?
No, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, do you want something to drink?
No thanks. I'd better go.
Oh, you're so boring.
Man, what's his problem?
What is it, kid?
I need to ask you something.
Forget it! Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You frontin' with me?
You threatened with
I've
me.
got a question for you.
I got nothing to say. Get out of here!
Anyway, there's a bar down the street, down those stairs right there to my front. That's a slot machine parlor. You can win prizes at the slot machine parlor too. The great thing about this game is you can save. This version of the game is you can save at any moment, right? Normally in classic Dreamcast era, you could only save when you were back at. I feel like this was the case. You only save back when you're in your bedroom, or any like, and that was like where you were like back at your house. So like you could save here. In this case, go into the slot machine house, or go into the slot machine's house, save it, blow all your money, try to like win money, and if you screw it up, you can reload it and not have to run all the way back to the slot machine place. Whereas back in the day on Dreamcast, you had to like run all the way back, and it sucked. I actually don't plan on saving the game. I'm not gonna play this game on PC all the way through. Everyone's freaking drunk right now. Everybody who's out.
Shingichu-san,
Hey, yo.
I've got something to ask you.
Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
See you later.
I'm surprised it's not kicking me out. I thought it was 11 o'clock. Maybe it's 11:30 is whenever he's like, I gotta go to bed. I don't think it's midnight. Midnight's definitely not. I always thought it was 11. So this kind of loops us back around. We came up from this street and to the left. What's this? Is this guy dead? Is he all right? Can I talk to him? Nope. Can't talk to that guy. He's just living up life right there on the corner. I don't know what else I want to say about this game, to be honest. It makes me want to play Yakuza on stream, which I own all those games on PS4, and I don't want to go out and buy them on console or on PC. Which, by the way, the remaster edition came out on Steam just the other day, so 3, 4, and 5 are now available on PC, which is pretty slick. We're heading home. We'll probably not be able to make it. We have food for the cat, and it's 11:30.
It's this late already? I should go home.
I'm such a hardcore Shenmue fan. Some of you guys know this already. I actually have a version of the Timex watch that's based off of in the Shenmue game. I have the white-faced one. The one that he has in the game is a dark band, dark-faced one, which was like impossible to find. But I ended up finding one of those white-faced ones on eBay years ago, and I bought it. I don't even wear it because I don't want to like ruin it. But it's the exact same model Timex from the late 90s. Let's sleep. We'll see what happens here in the beginning. I think he gets scolded because I stayed out too late. And then we'll walk around one more day, and we'll call it a day for the old Shenmue. Never found the flashlight, but oh, that's all right. We're not playing this game all the way through. Ine-san gives you money, so you get a daily allowance.
Ine-san is always there for me.
When you get a job though, at the harbor, driving a forklift, she stops giving you an allowance.
Ryo-san, are you going out?
Yeah.
Of course.
You were late returning home last night.
Yes, a little.
I would appreciate it if you could come home by 11.
That's
Okay,
why.
I understand.
So I guess the first night of the game, you're allowed to stay out till 11:30. Now I can choose to teleport if I wanted to just go from the yard. We're gonna actually teleport to Debuita though, so I can try to find the next part of the dialogue. I can go to the yard. Whenever I first played this game through, I always went to the yard. I didn't want to fast travel. I wanted to have the full experience. So we're gonna run. This game looks so good. Like, I mean, like they did a lot of great stuff with the textures. I mean, again, it's a Dreamcast game, but I'm playing this in 1440p right now, and it looks awesome. I know, like the stream is 720, I believe, but like, it's great. So the Chinese restaurant was by the drugstore. The drugstore is, I'm gonna have to go look at the map, but. Let's take a look at the map. We are here. Yeah. That's Ada. No, it's on the right side, isn't it? Achichi. So there it is. It's right across from the drugstore by the sports place. So we're just going to take a right and just stay to the right. I don't think this is the right way to go. I mean, I don't think it's the right to talk to. They're not going to tell me what I need here, I don't think. So here's the sports store as Achichi. Yep, right, here we go. Well, they don't open until 10. They're not open yet. We got like 45 minutes. Got 45 minutes to kill. Well, that sucks. Oh, let's talk to these girls. These girls hate you. It's funny.
Got a minute?
Huh? Get out of my space, schoolboy!
Excuse me.
Huh? Who the hell you think you are? What you want, twit?
Twit.
Want me to kick your ass?
Kick your ass. I love the idea that they're like so mean to him. Like, he's a martial artist guy, and they're just like sitting here like sulking in the corner. Classic Japanese stance.
Okay, bastard.
Just dropping the B word on me.
What you want, twit? What a
Alright.
pansy-ass geek.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. All right. Nice. It's like to be berated for the next 45 minutes before the Chinese restaurant opens. There's just so many weird things that are just unnecessary too. Like, I don't think there's any importance to the pizzeria that's in this game, and they don't open until late either. Man, I'm getting hungry. Now that I'm like talking about food, I'm getting hungry. Excuse me, it's getting late, so probably should figure out something simple to eat tonight. We will be playing some games tomorrow.
Ono-san.
Oh, it's you.
This guy's
Ryo.
awesome.
I heard you had a hard time.
Yeah.
This is boy,
Are
his
you
buddy.
okay now?
Yes. I feel a lot better now.
Don't overdo it.
We'll probably start around 7 or 8 tomorrow. Lisa likes me starting around 8. I kind of like to start around 7. Gives me a little bit more time
Excuse me.
before it gets too late.
What can I get for you, Ryo?
Do you have time now, Hattori-san?
What is it?
Who'd be the best person?
Chinese people, eh? The Ajichi.
You mean Tao-san and all?
Besides them?
I see.
Okay, they're right here, but they're not open. So we'll just stare down. Up, no, wrong button. We'll stare down the door here, and we'll just watch it magically switch to open. No, don't lock onto that guy. Oh, we're gonna miss our opportunity. We're gonna miss our opportunity. Here it goes. So yeah, when we start, we'll play something new tomorrow too. I'm gonna try to get late shift to work at some point. That's a fun game. But they're open. The texture's just changed. Let's go inside. And they're so accusatory. They're like, I feel like,
Tao-san,
like,
yes?
why do you need to know about Asian or Chinese people?
Are there any other Chinese people around here?
Why do you want to know about other Chinese?
It's like, are you like trying to be
Nothing, really.
Is it
mean to us?
something to do with what happened to your father?
Yeah, Chinese guy killed
Oh
him.
no. Not all Chinese people are bad.
I understand that, but the only clue I have is that they were Chinese.
Oof.
Please, is there anything you could tell me?
You say Chinese people around here? But there's quite a lot of them compared to before. We don't really know the newcomers.
I see.
Why don't you tell him about the three blades?
Holding a knife.
Oh, the three blades.
3 blades?
Oh, the 3 blades. Do you know the 3 blades? Barbers,
What
cooks,
are the 3 blades?
chefs, right?
It literally refers to 3 different
And tailors.
blades that represent 3 different trades.
The barber, the tailor, and the cook. They all use bladed tools.
All things that are very
the barber uses a razor.
necessary.
The tailor uses scissors. And the cook uses knives.
Ah, I get it.
Most of the Chinese who came to Japan were one of the 3. It doesn't cost much to set up, so you can start the business quickly. People of the 3 blades also know each other very well. It's a good idea to ask them if you're looking for information on people from China.
Who are some of the 3 blade people around here?
For the barber, visit Maeda-san. For the tailor, see Itoi-san, who's making patches now.
Oh, right
For
now.
the cook, go and ask Mampukuken Ramen.
We were just
The
trying to go there
three
earlier.
blade
We were
people
just there.
should know about other Chinese people as well.
Oh, there's also another barber shop, the Liu Barber and Hair Salon.
Liu
But-
Barber and Hair Salon is
but
where
Liu
we need to go.
San's father
But
is
he's
in the
sick.
hospital now. His family's having a hard time. The shop's been closed recently.
So, I should go and speak.
Yes.
Yeah, he gives you the whole
see.
rundown. I was like, okay, yeah. This kid here, he's a delivery driver. There's an option to give, like, later on, or earlier on, probably, I think we were not at the right place at the right time. But he's, like, staring down a vending machine. You can buy him a drink. And that's also an
yes.
achievement, I'm sure.
Can you tell me about the...
Sure can. There's the barber, Maya the tailor, and the cook. Oh, but
I'm skipping all of
so
that
we've
one.
got. You got it?
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed your little glimpse into the old Shenmue. I don't know if I want to do any more. Let's go to the arcade. Let's go hang out at the arcade. I think the arcade doesn't open until noon. Or like 5. Let's go find out. Fun, great piece of history. This game. Yu Suzuki, the creator, went on to, do other games, other virtual fighter games since. But he was the guy who was making all these old arcade games. Oh, they're open at 10, so they're open now. He made games, the games that are in these, the Space Harrier. He did those. He did Afterburner, which is not in this game. He did Hang On. He did Outrun as well. I don't think Afterburner. Maybe Afterburner's not in. I think Outrun is the other game. All licensed by Sega.
Hang on. 100 yen a game.
I'm horrible at Hang On, but we're gonna give it a go. I've watched people that are really good at
I'll
Shenmue,
try it.
who are also very good at Hang On, play this and beat it, because you have to pretty much get through the whole entire thing to get. We're just gonna play once, to get through the stage, like to get through the whole thing, and it's just amazing. It's so hard. Here we go. What's the button? Oh, I didn't know what button it was. So yeah, this is Hang On. If you haven't played Hang On before, it's a great arcade game. It's not like the best arcade game, but people would like get down to like memorization of the turns, memorization of the position of these drivers. So they, because later on in the later stages of this game, because it just keeps going, you have to be able to not bump the drivers as you pass them, because the bumping of the driver, or the riders, or whatever you call them, slows you down too much, so you can't beat to the end. You got to be that good. I'm nowhere near that good. We'll probably get past the first section and get the increased time, maybe. And then that'll probably be it for me. I probably won't make it any further. Yeah, there's the checkpoint. Extended play. Back when games were only a quarter, right? And then you can, these games, they kind of let you continue back in the day. Like if you ran out of, you wanted to try to beat the whole game, you could just feed it quarters, kind of like the old, like beat 'em ups like X-Men and Turtles and all that. If you kept feeding it more change, you could beat the game. But the Pro Zone boys did it in 1 quarter. Oh, see, that screwed me right there. Those are clearly Marlboro ads. It's kind of low res, like cigarette ads right there. And like I think those are Texaco or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not going to regain from that. I'm not going to have enough time. I'm wasting precious seconds. Uh-oh. I wonder why that's not queuing up. It's probably loading right now. My bot's been acting up. Oh, there it goes.
Say again, say again. Is that enough? Over.
It took a second to load off my hard drive. Oh.
Copy, Jumper Dave, we have over.
Almost to the second checkpoint. The pro guys get all the way. I'm not entering this. How do I get out of this? There we go. U Arcade. We're here at the U Arcade. Welcome back. I don't know. I don't want to. I kind of want to stay up and play some more games, but it is getting kind of late. I got my dad coming over tomorrow to visit Cooper and my stepmom.
Game, 100 yen.
My stepmom as well. So I'm gonna probably wrap it up.
I'd better not.
For the night. But again, we will be playing with. There's the bikers that freaking hate us. Let's talk to them.
What is it, kid?
Same dialogue.
I need to ask you something.
Forget it.
Forget it, man. I'm trying to play
Who the
games.
hell do you think you're talking to? You fucking with me?
So low res, like he's got goggles around his neck, but they're just flat textures. And like very select characters. Rio's like the main character that has the high res polys. Londi does as well. A character called Chai has high res polys. Select main characters. All the secondary characters do not. There's a barber right here. Let's talk to this barber since we're right here.
Excuse me.
Hi,
I'm searching for
the Three Blade? Ryo, how come you know about them?
Tao-san from Aji told me.
Told me all the
He said I should
secrets.
ask you about them.
Is that so?
Will you help me?
He sounds
Maeda-san?
Canadian.
Sure, of course. Go down past the hamburger place.
You mean Funny Bear Burgers? Just past the vegetable stand.
Yeah. There's a barber shop down there called Liu Barber and Hair Salon. A Chinese couple runs it.
Barbecue and foot massage.
There-
Whenever they
it's a
say that, I think of the
Blades
barbecue and foot
barbershop.
massage.
Tao-san told
Guy.
me it's closed.
Yeah. I hear their grandfather was hospitalized, but he's set to be discharged within the next couple of days. Perhaps today even.
Is that so? Well, I'll try there.
I think what happens here, and they try to pace this game. There are events in the game. They're like, "Oh, come back tomorrow," or "Come see me at like dusk," or something like that. Where I think if you go to that shop, you see the son. He's like, "Oh yeah, my dad gets out of the hospital tomorrow. Come by tomorrow and we can talk." So then that opens you up to like just going and exploring the town and kind of moving at your own pace. And that's kind of like what he wanted to do to kind of, I guess, keep the game feeling like it was long, but allowed you to explore more of the world. This guy looks like a trouble right here.
Sorry, can't talk now. Talk to you later.
Oh, yeah, he's something. But yeah. So, lots of good characters here. And if you're into Japanese culture and You got some free time. This is a great game. And the second game, well, maybe we'll just randomly play the second game sometime. Oh, here we go. QT, or we're gonna fight some boys. Maybe not QTE.
Wait a minute.
I forgot about QTEs. We haven't experienced a QTE yet.
Hey, Hazuki. You think you can bump into me and not even apologize?
Yeah, jerk. Apologize to Enoki-san.
Or maybe I'll just beat an apology out of you.
I'm ready.
I don't have time for this. Get lost.
Here we go.
That's it. Your history.
Are we just gonna fight or? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
That's it.
Pop.
Damn, you're pretty tough.
He's like casually kicks him. Oh, you're tough.
I don't have time to play your little games.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You don't mess with me again. Got it?
They do screw with you later.
All right.
Hey, are you okay? Can you get up?
So Nozomi was standing there the whole time, but when you go over there and she doesn't even like.
Nozomi.
Ryo,
Like, were you okay?
I'm worried about you.
Are you?
Look, I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't get so involved.
But I just can't let this thing go.
Can't let this
Well,
go.
at least be careful.
I will. See you later.
There's tons of fun facts about this game, like how when you walk into a room, it procedurally generates the room based off of like information in the database for this game, and it's the same procedural drawing. It's not like random every time, because there's some like games that are like that too. But so they have shells, and when you trigger that load, it triggers an optional thing, and some things are loaded if you look into some of the hacker stuff for this game, and people with things that like, they kind of saw how they built this engine, it's very impressive for its time. And in Shenmue 2, they kind of used the same engine as well. They kind of polished it up a little bit and continued with that. But then when you got to Shenmue 3, years and years later, the engine couldn't be used anymore, and they went with Unreal Engine 4, I believe. So I don't know. I think that's about it. The soundtrack to this game's great. I own this soundtrack on vinyl. I actually pre-ordered the Shenmue 2 soundtrack on vinyl. It comes out this month. It's supposed to anyway. It's supposed to be shipped this month, but there's like 2 days left in this month, so I don't know about that. They do have like the Shenmue 3 soundtrack on vinyl as well, but that's a money grab. I mean, the Shenmue 3 soundtrack was pretty decent, but they're asking for like some of that stuff like hundreds of dollars, which is a joke. I just want some of the good classics of 1 and 2, and that's what I went after. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can exit this game. I don't know if I can pause it. See if I can quit, and we'll transition out of this bad boy. So the fun part is figuring out how to quit the game. It's probably under options. There's exit. So we're gonna lose all our progress because we didn't save the game, but that's okay. The music of this game is awesome too. Like, this is fun. All right. I've never on console you just turn it off. How do you quit this? There's an exit at the top. Exit to Windows. I like it. All right, so that was your little taste of Shenmue 1. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I know it was only about an hour and a half stream, and some of that was me trying to diagnose late shift. But it's been fun. I'm glad you guys were able to hang out. Hopefully you can hang out some more tomorrow night when we play something new. So have a good evening. Thank you guys. There's a small crowd tonight, but I do appreciate who came out to chill. So thank you all, and have a good night. See ya.